What is up, world? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm pretty much here and I'm just going because this thing pops up on my screen with the other video that I'm doing here live at my place, not live at yours. But yeah, basically, I'm just talking about the next week's monthly extravaganza, which is on May 29th, Friday, May 29th. But it's not that extravaganza I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about we've been doing this show again for the past 69 months in a row, where they've always been at least 5.5 hours, but pretty much they all were at least 6.5 hours to 11.5 hours long, going with other improv teams, stand-up comedians, and adding a podcast in the future years that came. So I'm going to just be talking about my hosts. I've been talking a lot about my ex-girlfriend, and I'm going to try to mention very little about this. All of this is in improv, so I'm not going to be mentioning much about that. All it is I would love for her to know. I wish I knew what happened. She didn't give me any closure whatsoever, and I love her with all my heart. But now we're going to talk about my past hosts in these extravaganzas. So the first host ever, there was no co-hosting in the first year of the monthly extravaganza online. I hosted it myself. And I think overall I did a good job with it. And I mean, I was very happy with the improv teams around the globe, stand-up comedians around the globe, and that really went well. And I did it for a year straight. And then I was very lucky to have Lina Dunn join me. So Lina Dunn joined me for about 2.5, close to 3 years, I believe, in the extravaganzas as co-host. She did an amazing job and she's just an amazing performer. So I would always say, if you're one that's looking for that amazing improviser, whether it's online or in person, reach out to her, Lina Dunn. She's amazing and spectacular. She's just like unbelievable improviser. So well put, such great with the object space work, which I do love because I did know her in person and I've seen her do some amazing things, but I've seen her do amazing co-hosting with me. So she could do just so much different things. She's even done the voice acting and she's just brilliant. Then we had Melanie Catherine Post that joined us in the co-hosting for about I believe she joined the third year that we started. It might have been 2 years. So I did one, two, three. So probably it's the beginning of the fourth year. And or third year. Now I'm blanking out. But we hosted all three of us together for probably about a year. Just my time through my head is going outside. But again, with Melanie Catherine Post, she was another excellent co-host and excellent improviser performer. She did some kind of like Lionel Dunn, who also does stand-up comedy, and she's outstanding. You could always check her site. Melanie Catherine Post, when Lina stepped down from co-hosting, and she still joins our team once in a while performing, but she's got a very busy schedule because she does an amazing job. But Melanie Catherine Post then stood in for the last year co-hosting with me. And it pretty much went to for a while. And she's an amazing improviser. She's an amazing comedian also that would bring a lot of stuff into the part improv, part comedy together. And she did an amazing job. And what I will give them both amazing, which I really appreciated overall, before they both ended up stepping away permanently for the co-hosting at least now. Hopefully, maybe one other day it'll happen again, would be great. But they both were amazing friends and they both were outstanding performers. So if you can get a hold of either one of them, online or in person, I definitely would try to reach out to them. If it's improv, acting, actress, as actresses, they're just unbelievable and very funny. So they could bring that to the tour. So basically, next week, which is Friday, May 29th, I have another young lady coming to join the pack. And her name is, I keep destroying everything. I keep forgetting. Oh, Robbie. So Robbie, I don't officially know her from in person, but I've met her on the extravaganzas, and she's performed in a lot of the extravaganzas. She's performed with different teams, and she's also been the host for a nice comedy short form style. And she's also been on Timeless, which she does most of the time, Timeless. And she's great. So this will be her first go to as co hosting with me on May 29th. And I have all the confidence in the world. from her. And the reason I do is she has done amazing jobs just doing her characters and what she performs in it. And it's extremely funny. And she just brings what's what. And she stays so true to her character that she portrays what she does with those. So I'm looking forward to her joining me next week for her first extravaganza co-hosting. Definitely not her first extravaganza because she's been in many of them and she's been in different parts of different improv teams at times doing it. And very happy for her to join me co-hosting and see how this one overall goes. But we have improv teams from around the globe, stand-up comedians from around the globe. We will have at least one podcast, possibly two and maybe three, depending on what's what. I'm waiting for some callbacks or answers. But next week, Friday, May 29th, look out for us. You could always message me if you ever want to be part of this one. It's winding down until pretty much tomorrow night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time, but it does run most likely 6.5+ hours this next week. So you can reach out to me by tomorrow night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time to let me know.